Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're having a great day today. So we have some Vanguard news straight off the presses for you. Right now we've actually had a trigger card update. It's a ruling change that has been made in the Vanguard Overdress series or Vanguard Overdress section of the format. We currently have D standard, D, which is standard, which we have. Then we have V Premium and Premium, or the premium formats, which are the quote-unquote legacy formats that we have in Cardfight Vanguard. Currently, there was a big issue that was going around in Overdress at the moment, that the low shield value made it very impractical to run any of the other triggers being draw or fronts. And due to that case, most decks at the time was running more crits than anything else. Even to the point that a lot of decks were even just running, get out almost 16 of them or at least 13 at any given point in time, or 12, you know. Well, actually at 12 at the moment. We don't have 16, but you know what I mean. But now they made that ruling change that up to 8 with each of the above trigger types can be played in any given deck whatsoever, in any of your main slots for your triggers. So that is a way to kind of curb the issues you've been having of maybe getting double crit on 3 or getting crit on 1 and 2. And I mean, the sack is gonna happen either way. This doesn't really stop it that much, but at least creates healthier situations where you can be on 3 or be on 4, count maybe 5 critical triggers out of your opponent's deck and be like, well, okay, I can no guard this, and you can guard against it more safely. Even against something like front triggers, right? You can have something like a PG and just enough shield to guard the rest, and oftentimes with a critical trigger that just took the agency completely out of it, now didn't it? I think this is a very interesting change. We will see how far this matters going forward into the format, and then for next week, we actually have a premium change that'll be coming. I kind of found it weird that they didn't actually give us this sooner. But it's going to be a new regulation for the fight rules. I hope that it'll be really, really good. The fact that they actually gave us a whole entire stream for this part, and they're actually going to be paying attention to the English section this time, and there were actually also some Twitter posts talking to us directly as the Western player base, that this is going to be our spotlight time. That, you know, since we've been playing this format for about close to 4 or 5 years now, that this is going to be a very big deal, you know, and I am excited to see how this turns out. It's going to be on the 20th, and it'll be effective immediately on October 1st. So let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about all this? How do you guys feel about any of the implementations and changes? Do you think this is going to matter? I am very optimistic. I'm very optimistic, and I hope that this becomes a situation that, you know, if you flip a couple crits and stuff in the early game, you know, that you don't get bonked out of the game entirely. It does make decks that didn't need crits stronger. It makes 3 attack decks weaker. Multi-attack decks that didn't really care about it won't really care about it. So we'll have to see. I think a lot of decks that did try to play for 12 crits because it played its own inherent draw power will be lacking in draw. I don't think it'll be lacking in draw because you're either forced to play fronts or draws. But, you know, we'll see how that turns out. I'm stoked. I'm stoked. So be awesome, stay awesome, guys. Have a wonderful day. Thank y'all for tuning in and stopping on by. This has been JJ, and I'll see you guys next time.